Okay, we're going to continue because something happened to my video, but the devil is a liar. I'm going to continue with this video. But in closing, right? What am I saying? Don't put people in a box. I'm okay. I'm not. Let me not talk for the rest of the world. Let me talk for me. If you're going to be in my space, if you're going to want to respect me as a human being, accept me for everything and all that I am. All right? God did not make us his children. And I'm sure all of you have, I'm not the only one that has been through hardships. And I know I keep talking about the hardships that I've been through. Trust me, I have lived a very good life. But in that good life, there was a lot of hardships. The older you grow, the more you realize that, sure, that was hard. For a child to go through all of that and you still made it alive, that can only be the hand of God. So you need to understand who you are. As you can see, I wear dukes now. Before, I used to wear like my braids long and my hair long and everything. I'm growing. I'm learning self-identity. And I'm embracing who I am as a child of God. I'm embracing who I am as a black woman that's a child of God. I'm not about all that conscious talk of, yeah, black is right and all of that, and the race is just wrong. No, don't be fooled. I'm accepting myself as a black queen that is a child of Jehovah. And that's what we need to do. Stop putting people in a box and having perceptions about them until you've walked in that individual's shoe. Then you should then try have your judgment. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I am so tired of people. Oh, kanto wa wena o rata hore jo. Wa rata hore jo. Wena, you know the way you speak, sometimes you speak totital, but your mannerism is so classy and whatever. You weren't there when I grew up street. You weren't there when my brother and I was living the street life, my late brother who died from heroin and drugs. You don't know that chapter of my life. All you see is the blessings. All you hear is the talk. All you see is the blessings that God has given me. But you don't know the past. You don't know where God has brought me from. So you need to stop judging people. You need to start off by loving a person, getting to know that person before you put them in a box, because you'll get disappointed all the time. So I hope that you understand what I'm saying. For a long time when I was growing up, because I grew up in an all-white community, and I would have my friends, and I know they didn't mean this in a bad way. They would like, Happy, I don't consider you as a black person. You're like a white person. Do you actually think that you're giving me, Kiara, what's the word when you're trying to compliment? Do you think that you're actually complimenting me by saying that? You're not complimenting me. Am I supposed to say, oh, thank you, thank you? No. What does that mean? I've heard my own people say, hey, happy when I she's gal when I were you there when I was in that good school? Were you there? You weren't there. That's why I speak the way I do. That's why sometimes I can switch to Tsotsi. Sometimes I can switch to Sesotho sa ko Pitori, because that's my journey in this life. Everybody has their journey. Figure yourself out before you start having perceptions of other people. Respect one another. Love one another. Because if you're going to come at me with like silly comments, I'm the wrong person to tolerate that. I'm the wrong person to tolerate that. So what am I saying? Enough with that perception. Get to know the individual. Stop being fake around people. Love people genuinely. I will always love everybody because God has loved me unconditionally. But the minute you act a fool, I'm sorry, I'm not there yet. Where I can just say, oh, you know what? I'll just turn the other cheek. So stop envying what you don't know. Stop envying. Stop looking at people's lives and just having this envy. You don't know what they had to go through. You don't know their paths that they had to, you don't know the kind of pain and oppression they had to endure. The only reason why I've made it this far in my life is because of God. He's been so faithful and good to me. But you will never know the chapter of my life. You will never know my past. You will never know the things that I had to endure. So take a minute. And when you see people doing certain things, don't be so quick to judge them. Who are you to judge them? Who are you? Mina nyohlala nginje. Mazulu isn't that good, but that's what it says. I think it's a song. Mina nyohlala nginje. Keeping it real. Know who you are and embrace that. Be confident. I'm not confident because there's a lot of things that I lack. There's a lot of things that they are flawed. Is it flawed? Is English flawed, Kiki? My daughter is like so good at like, her intellect is on another level, right? So people out there, don't put me in a box. Don't try and figure me out because I'm a child of God and I mean good, right? But my characters are plenty and they mean good, right? There's no ways that I've endured all these things in my life that you're going to expect me to be like just like this in a box. No, I'm wrong. Lord, please, sister. So anyway, much love, peace, respect one another. Don't be so quick to be chacharach. Don't be chacharach. Don't have jealousy over people. Huh? Be humble. Be good, man. Hey? Be good. God looks at the heart, nothing else. So you can act it all out, but if your heart is filthy, forget about it. God looks at your heart. Keep it real. And when you come at me, don't act the fool. I'm not there yet. I'm in the potter's hands. I will love you. I will respect you. But remember, I carry great authority and power, right? So please, let's respect one another. Blessings.